My name is Gary Pike. I'm AD of Transformation at Ealing Council. The project that we're collaborating on is really the application of analytics and AI to education, care and health planning. The idea being that at the moment there's an assess, plan, do and review process. At the moment 80% of the time is spent in assessing and planning and 20% of the time in doing and reviewing. Our aim is to, by the use of the analytics and the artificial intelligence, is to flip that round. So we spend less time effectively assessing and planning, but more time doing and reviewing. In other words, it's an outcome-focused project. The real driver behind the project is cost and time. In terms of a service user, it's more important for them to have some action taking place. In other words, that education, care and health plan needs to be put in place quickly, because that way you get a better intervention and sooner improvements. From the council point of view itself, it's costing us probably in excess of £12,000 to put that EHCP, education, care and health plan together. We want to try and halve that cost and get to that outcome sooner. So in many respects, it's both a cost driver and a quality driver. The project service users are a multitude of people. They start with the child who has extra needs. They start with they then move on to the concerned parent who wants some improvement in the outcomes that that child is receiving and obtaining at school. Then to the school itself. It needs some help. There's somebody with some extra needs and they need to fulfill those. Then from that, we get people who are doing assessments. Currently they're driving into a panel. We want to try and see if we can avoid that, time and cost. Then the educational psychologists who, having had 5 different potentially professional assessments, have to then put together a plan. If we can give them a prototype plan that they then adjust, we think we're going to get better results. We may end up removing biases. We may even be able to put a dashboard at the end that says if a child receives those outcomes, we can actually go ahead and reduce some plans and therefore also reduce cost on the council. For other councils, I think it's the fact that if we can build a prototype, we can all learn from it. A process in Stafford, who are one of our partners, should really be the same as it is in Ealing, should really be the same as the people we're talking to as partners in Suffolk. If we can standardise this, then there's no need to cross boundaries or for parents to move houses just to get a better plan. We all start to live by the same standards and the same outputs, and therefore, not only that, there's equitability in it, it's fair, it's transparent, a parent can log into the system and see the outputs. They can see where they are in the process.